Welcome to Griffin's Gaming Guides. In this video we're going to go over how to take down the Remnant 2 Wither Aberration guide, which can be found in the Lament on Yaesha. Now the Lament is a very nasty area, as it's the densest trap filled area I've come across in Remnant 2. When you initially go through to the Lament, if you manage to find the biome, it is a kind of a very rare occurring biome. It should be able to spawn if you have the Red Throne as your starting area. However, given the procedurally generated nature of Remnant 2, it can technically spawn from any biome that you're going to and from. Hopefully you'll find it soon enough. Now at the start of the Lament, you're going to have to go through the door and then make your way through 3 passages which are going to have a constant barrage of arrows going towards you and then away from you. If these things touch you, it's an instant death. If you're the challenger, you can get yourself back up once every 10 minutes. However, any other class, I'm pretty sure, I haven't played the handler yet, but any other class, I'm pretty sure it's back to the checkpoint. This can be a very tough area to get through. So what you need to do is learn the pattern of the arrows. It's essentially left, right, continually through the first passage. Then in the second passage, you're going to have to go left, right again until you get to the middle, where you're going to depress a stone, which will then change the order. And then in the third passage, if it wasn't difficult enough, the arrows are going to be sped up a little bit, and you're also going to have a ledge to jump over in the middle of the area. Now once you have made your way through all 3 passages, make sure that you pull the lever, as there are a lot of pitfalls and a lot of enemies in the Lament that can be fairly tough. So if you do die and you haven't pressed that lever, you're then going to have to go through the traps again, which can be frustrating to say the least. Now once you've gone through all of the traps, you then need to go through the Lament area, where you're going to come to a Plinth Puzzle. We'll put the solution up on screen here for a few seconds so that you can see the pattern that you need to put on the plinth, and then activate the plinth, which will then move the door out of the way, allowing you through to a new area. So that's the puzzle that you need there. We'll leave that there just for a few seconds so that you can see what you need to do. And as you can see, we've now opened up the door, so that will hopefully tell you everything that you need. The pattern doesn't change. I've run through the Lament 7 times now at the time of doing this guide on the 12th of August, and every single time the pattern's been exactly the same, so I don't see any reason why it would have changed. Once you're through the Plinth Puzzle door, there's going to be 2 chests. You're going to have one over to your right that you need to loot, and then go over to your left where there's going to be the Wither Aberration. Jump out of the chest and it will attack you straight away, so make sure that you dodge roll backwards, as it can be a fairly tough fight. Now Wither won't come at you with any ranged attacks, however it will use its kind of bladed arms to scissor you, which can easily take down half of your health. If you get caught up in that twice, again, it's back to the checkpoint for you. Now once you have taken down Wither initially, it will then after a few seconds spawn into a smaller flying enemy. That's the actual aberration itself. You need to disable that thing, as if you don't, Wither will then respawn and you're going to essentially have to start the fight again. So make sure you take that little dude down as quickly as you can to prevent another tough fight. Once you have taken that little mush down, you're then going to be rewarded with 300 scrap, Colquette's Razor, which you're going to need later on in the Lament, and the Overdrive Mutator. But anyway, that's where to find and how to take down the Remnant 2 Wither Aberration. Hopefully the guide's helped you out. If it has, do me a massive favour, click the sub button, it does help us out a great deal. Either way though, whichever you decide to do, you guys look after yourselves out there, and we do look forward to seeing you back here at Griffin's Gaming Guides.